Good morning, everybody. Today, I'd like to talk about Instamode. A month ago, when I did my first take, I didn't know what it's all about completely. I felt that something is there, but I really didn't know how to approach it. But I was thinking of that. And before I will start my explanation, I will show you a few pages from certain books that I have. That's page 1 from Joe Pass' book that was issued 30 years ago. That from another jazz book that recommends different ways of exercise. I guess it's instruction book from Boston College or other jazz establishments. That's from Dan Mock Hotlines. This is also from something else. Thousands of books were written, and everyone tried to help, and with all honesty and knowledge, they tried to explain how to improvise. But before person will try to improvise, musicians need to hear what to improvise. They need to know. They need to know what kind of notes all those great musicians are playing, and know them right away without sitting by the table and trying to transcribe them. You need to hear them. But how to get that? To get to that point, we try to play exercises, scales, arpeggios, everything possible. Thousands of books. Oliver Nelson, John McKagan, others and others, name it. Just get to a library and see how many books and how many players that really have their own great style. Not to make a long story short, I will try to continue with Instamode, and I believe I'll show you the way to hear it that eventually may become your improvisation, part of your improvisation. So as usual, I'm going to move my hands toward the screen of the piano. On the left hand, I will use simple shells, as we call it, and I will improvise over those shells. You could find that material for the left hand in any jazz book. I'm keeping my hand very close to the screen of the piano. Again. And very slowly, even slower than this, because it needs strength of individual fingers. The sound is very harsh, but you have to hear it and used to it. And the slower you will do it, the better you will be. very unpleasant to your ear, with all this dissonant sound. You move your fingers freely. Take the notes only that you feel comfortable for you. Comfortable, that's the word. If you will try to do something else, it will be not natural for your hands. In 8 notes. As you can see, I'm using very little space. 1 octave basically. Yes, it's not easy, and the shape of the fingers have to be right to push your hand towards the screen. More, you have to have the strength of the fingers to push that note at that level. And then you start to play, as I mentioned before, the notes that are very comfortable for you to play, creating your own roadmap of jazz improvisation or improvisation at all. I'm not trying to say that that style of practicing will help only jazz improvisation. It will help to hear the notes. And what will happen later, it's your personal business. Jazzification of that material is possible. You could hear it all the time on the radio and television and in lessons and 1,000 books. And there's so many books taking Latif book, Joseph Latif book, or other people who are desperately try to explain what it is. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to uniform that and put that in a simple form that within a month or 2, people who are capable to do that will be able to achieve those quality and open their ears for dissonant music. Okay, some people will say my hands are sliding, so you will use that device, put a little broom over here. And play like that very slowly with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. And now I will try to practice this way and see what it will do to me, because I never used it. I never thought of that. It's something new that I hope I discovered something for myself, but I'd like to share with all of you. And on the end of the lesson, I could say, let's look at the door. Without hinges is a plywood. The hinges makes it a door. maybe that little device that I'm showing you right now will be a hinge that will turn the door, the plywood, into a door. Have a nice day.